respective teachers will ask me to kahani denu, and if you question ye note down page delay ask me later, okay? Let's start our presentation. Nga goy mo nga ki hingsa sabar goy mo karagi. Okay. Okay, let's start our presentation. Before start my topics, I've set some rules. Any the katsigi experience giving ba? The and some meeting dong because we make disable from our side, but sometimes because of the yada majome and be the chisugi mic off page another mute the mic and don't use the whiteboard laptop and annotate say much side na look those who are using laptop annotate me option don't use baby scratch baby mother then they ask the question in the chat box lab the custody and we cannot answer the one by one answer because of the running time jogaran zomeba and bindigi tuka. Those who about the rules directly kick out from the meeting sijai kasa the issue meeting the one is some kasa zumbera if we encounter the same issue and the annotate use baby scratch baby and some distract baby we will directly kick out from the meeting tuka. Yes. Student, are you ready now? I will start my session. The chisu kara book the pin chilavashi de don't demo. Yeah, let's start our my presentation. This is my agenda. Today we will cover the topic, the 5 topics. What is hardware and software, and what is coding and sequencing and concept of coding. I will teach some of the coding concept, and block jumper. Block jumper is game creation from your CodeMonkey itself, CodeMonkey platform itself. Okay, then moving to next slide. For you, the slide is quite easy for you to understand. I made this class for you same course bindigi konsugi base na lebizui and pedalo. For you, I hope that you will get easily the what is hardware and software in your mind the gara the point up baby on the pop up baby that the teachers have already introduced what is hardware, software, I will recap what is hardware and software. What is hardware? Hardware is the stuff or things you can see or feel or touch. Touchable items is called a hardware. Okay. Example like as mentioned out here, keyboard, desktop, speaker, printer. Soon we can feel and we can touch those items. Those touchable item is called hardware. Okay. Now moving to next slide. The software. Software is an opposite of hardware. What is software? Software is actually something you can't see, can't feel, can't touch. Manuludi software is long. It's the instruction that tell the computer what to do. Instruction steps that tell the computer to instruct computer what to do. The example like YouTube, Minecraft, and YouTube. The YouTube love the chigi zoom suga. You can touch it. Kazumiga chigi zoom be and shape this tatsuga. And we can't feel what is YouTube, but those are the software that we can't touch and can't feel. Okay, I will try to slow down. Yes, we can't touch YouTube. Yeah, those not touchable the items is or things is called software. 하고요. 뭐. Then moving to next slide. Software is repeating again. Its instruction that tell a computer what to do in a technical term, in coding term, is also called as coding. What is coding? I will introduce later. It's like Nalulaki in more detail. The hardware and software, they need each other. Like children child need a mother, Hanisumbe. They are like a siblings sumbe, sister and brother sumbe. They need each other. And for example, kadibi need each other imo lawajin. Why they need each other lawajin? For example, from example you can get it. The screen is another screen tomiga chusugi. Ano. Screen, this screen 가심이 version. Hardware, software. The screen is hardware, right? Then without the software, ano screen으로 software 매버진. Without software, screen would not just be blank and nothing works without a software. 저기 아니 computer 어느 비밀도 software 매버진. 하고요. But software inside tells the screen to turn on and go. The software nana inidigi, you can turn on the computer nana labi to be much you can able to play the code monkey and you can watch the video that to be YouTube that to be 가지고 주치 드로비고는 드로야베 to be much thus ani labi to me this car software ki 인도가 뚝뚝 I try to present slower but I 뚝 slow 비비니 try 비기 뚝가 아니 chat na lam 뚝가 slow 비나시 뚝뚝 moving to next slide. The hardware the hardware the parts in the hardware nalu, let's divide the hardware into two sliced two parts lame. The input devices and output devices. I can't hear properly. Maybe connection issue 이해가 뭐 internet ki. Kaya bijemi su go to be lamidi. I'm audible to others. Okay. Tup yeah. Those who are not hearing properly, maybe that's internet issue game zombie tomengagi and the mamgira go is it majority or yes no and better. Okay, I will continue to presentation delay me and input devices and output devices. What are the input devices and what are the output devices? I will show you next slide. Here, input devices. Input devices definition without input devices make things go into the computer. Input devices make things go into the computer. 그지 하고 말할래. Input device to make your program or whatever it make to go inside your computer. Computer na rujani gidilo bebechin in order to run to your store your kachigu program computer na rujani gidilo hani jachumigi devices devices chilulame the hardware that to think hardware gi kulilulap to me hardware na two yes input devices the output devices yes hardware ani hardware ginal okay input devices make things go into the computer and output devices make things come out the result kalibiani a true example na more explain bigi and definition hamagojin for example with keyboard you tap words keyboard nele words tap baby omen ngachi ani laptop nalu tap baby the laptop nalu save baby jangush ani the the say baby jajumi kagi ngaji ani keyboard me bajin kadi be ani ngaji laptop beru computer na beru kadi be tsuni mo through keyboard tani the output devices keyboard li ten ngaji ki input nana that's called input devices. Okay, with keyboard you tap the words and this is called input. Then if you want to print out that what you have typed in the laptop, then you the the second example a printer can print the words and this is output. To print baby laptop in order to like print baby the output the result output. A printer can print the words and this is output. Agree? Another example. You can inject na ngagi ki hamogo first jo and zumbi that's necessary and you and chat na and other than mo as the chat na dimara an important lalu love the homo hamigo and zumbi la slow down be and zubla ngagi ani joni miss out joni message and benigi another example of the input devices and output devices are with a mic and the mic with a mic you can sing and this is input. The mic na sing be a speaker makes sounds and this is output. Mic na sing be speaker this is output. Agoi the input devices the output devices kasum chilla bina. There's more example of input devices and output devices. So just not the few empty point of view you can search from Google to and an input output you can get the information mom to chigi hagot and simit input devices love to me output devices image agree. Now we are in the what is coding. Any topic tom chiga jo mina mind what is coding. Coding is kind of telling a computer what to do with the specific instructions made by you. Coding is kind of telling a computer what to do. A logic computer giving a set of instructions or instruction means giving a set of steps, specific steps. Step jimbe. To make the computer to work in order to complete your work, you should provide the proper specific steps to complete your work. Coding in our technical term na coding also known as a computer programming. Programming, computer programming. It's like in order to, I will give example. In order to communicate with each other, in order to communicate with the friends or just in order to present my in order to convey my presentation to you all, I'm using languages, right? Like that teach English use in order to present convey the message of my presentation. In order to communicate with computer, there is a language. Language a computer language. Coding also known as a computer programming, like giving an instruction to the computers using specific language. The computer no lucky the language me computer communicate because of the language ki be computer no communicate be lucky the computer ki language halami that to level na 배워진 code ki na 배워진 she's already learned the adventure part 1 합지 뭐 coding adventure part 1디 아니나로 language 같이 use be 라와진 computer 치기 game 데 run be니 기들로 computer 같이 use be 라와진 coffee script use be 뚜까 coffee script is the name of the language 뚜까 coding 나로 Machigi sharp chop labdusumbe. The coding language in CoffeeScript. In other, there's many languages for now. In that the code man can use payment the CoffeeScript instead. Shigo. Like the few mention, ni jam mention bejano nalo Python and JavaScript labe. Hagui. If I repeat this the definition, coding, also known as computer program, like giving instructions to the giving steps to the computers using a specific languages like Python or Java or CoffeeScript. Okay, moving to next slide. An example into example. The explain the slow benny better try better benny. You can have a lunch later. For example, like computer game, which is a phone game. You're playing, are you playing like playing phone game? Mobile Legends ini mo, mom gira Mobile Legends dele the website ki example jo Code Monkey, just a browser no jo Code Monkey login be play be umena dele system no ziungus Code Monkey courses teso ziumena ani the payment systems sorry. The payment systems division, most of the students, most of the children are using a GoPop. Hani di studi chesi version. Kaji bi zuzum pilbimi. Kaji gi zuzum tome. The minor lead the question, the answer. Hani di those are made up of and magic pay and meeting home min those are made by the group of people. The group of people, the tombe group of people made using a code baby sosi. 아니래야 the computer language use baby. Okay. And this is when you higher up your grade, you will know any membership so 다투기 때문에 the 아니 this the code baby is also in 셀 shape 툭툭 다투디 you will make you will get confused in 아니 가라라 버진디. 툭가 아니 the example. Moving to next slide. 뚝뚱아 지 louder 베를람니 잘 비도 비니디. 이 채수기 아니 participant student 채수기 가톨레 아니 마이크 USB 미투 아니 disable 베제 분할레 아니 대리 아니 chat box 탭 베투까 wait a minute. Now back to presentation. And some key chapter much in the game subchino. I will like speak louder speak louder bit again. What is block coding? That types of coding. What the coding the lawyer types types of coding. Coding the types category block coding and text coding. See, the block coding is based on the block-based coding that drag and drop the graphical blocks that you have. 최수가 비교 achieve the coding junior code monkey junior and you play bemus she's already learned about you already learned about the Beaver Achiever and Code Monkey Junior. Analolu Najigi any the game complete bini drag baby any box aim drag baby panimina ani disubdi block coding silang tubka. Tele opposite text coding semidi text form na imidi that you have already played the coding advantage part 1 just say mo analu chikach bini lawajin. And the text diumen nga chiki turn the monkey the banana lini gidilo in order to get a banana chi tap biong ba timu turn left step 15 labe tap biong nga chiki ani disuludi text coding silaw hagui tuk tuk the text coding is based on text-based coding. the language is, I have already mentioned that what the language is used in your class coding adventure 1, 2, 3, class 4, 5, 6 기들로 language the coffee script use B 뚜까. Moving to next slide. 아니 the example show being I get you at mom hago ni dilo the block coding zem ka zoom chilabina an zoom chilaw to kani block chi tan ga da ni people each would not be ni mena ni in order to make a world build a world hani the ngani sing di to be to ni mena mo sing di drop be down sense bi to ni mena code be ni mena ngaji computer no lam ni mena mo hani di sulu di block coding silaw. The text coding 쌤이 한숨 지르는데 done 45 step 15 라베 저기 코딩 adventure 쌤이 아니 디스티가 알아 text coding 똑까 moving to next slide 등어치기 code 배들로 the 쌤과 같이 작업하고 나머진 you have to keep in mind like while coding the sequencing 등어치기 code in order to run or execute your program the sequencing is very important 뚜까 in sequencing the 같이 나서진 here let's repeat it 아니 그실로 sequencing now we have done reading now sequencing what is sequencing we again simple form 나누니 explain B 나누 we have to say right steps from start until done to the computer. If you don't, it won't work. It's a sequencing. Okay? It's an order of things. That's how we have to talk with computer. Okay? Now, sequence na malabochin if you convey or you steps incorrect 비벼진 computer 함이고 your program will not run. Okay? Maybe you already faced that problem and people achieve nalu chisugi the drop in is nalu right na jo and sequence rang rung be chi chi kon ma kiran be mitu chigi ani gashlo ani world the build pyramids so in order to run your program you should provide the correct steps from beginning itself until to complete your the program. Okay. For example, like an example is in order to understand more. And for example, we got game made of squares and a square. We made a game made of squares. You got 5 moves to go start to the end point. We got 5 moves. And already we got 5 moves to go start point to end point. The start point and end point we have to move to 5 steps below. Okay. The instruction and you can move on the rule. You can move on the white squares, not the brown. Ani brown nalwe pass be joni member and the white nalwe pass baby to goal and the white nalwe pass baby. Okay. What's the right sequence using a left, right, and up and down? Just notebook detail once. And the image will tabi. And what's the right sequence using a left, right, and up and down? In order to reach to the end point. Answer me. It's same with your answer. 다시 되게 answer dimidang하기엔 쇼비미디 쌤두가 up 조미 mush first row up to right to right side 2 times 조미 then up to then right to the you reach to the your destination right and point himi 아니 준비 시퀀스는 저거 프로그램이야. 근데 the program chi any wrong directional George in program run bimitu in order to run your program the steps the proper bridging go тобка ngai da chi lap sun bera the be very sure ni wall grid bin gi tin lu ko the left side na lu two times song go bajin two times ra ni jingo two times show si ani right dress ji ni men han sun be 저 지지점 지역은 지기 프로그램이 지기 야 the world build bemisudka. Now we learn the coding concept. Now that is the coding concept na junimita. Today we will teach only two topics. Uh, the variable and loop ko le tiong tu ko tari di. Gare ki koi mo ngai ki di. Gar nindu ko nini di nindu di macam kush. Don't slimare. Lalu ni siapa di dong lalu Zoom open beja bila be di domi. Ani shumbiri ni tuka. Nalu participate in port hache tumo. Those are all interested student mo. Chisu kar interest in the join be mo ani shumbi. The shumbiri ni nantu. Chisu ani programming code monkey dalu you can the shumbiri ani kushlo tatu ninja jin chisu ki ansum chi jodu ime silamichi chisu ki shitsu pento su tuka. Okay. Yeah, let's continue my presentation. Now, variable. What is variable? Just already learned and variable program concept plan beside is class 4 na tiptara. Coding advanced general. Do you remember what is variable? The variable will is me topic jemi na chisugi ni class 4 na tiptala. Do you remember what is variable? Tatu lalu start ma vivo tata lalu already done the coding advanced building. The variable will is lamni ba. 지선이 이것만 기재달로 아니 하모고 다이렉 아니 스타트 홈니기들로 플레이비동 라로 한이비 멤버 같이 비미가 컨셉 런비니기 드라이브고 듣고 같이 재미지 비비나 라페 스타트 숨 톰니기들로 드라이브 플레이비니 멤버 하고이 that what is variable just an example that 지가 빌라피 듣고 아니 box 기 나눠로 로봇이 듣고 and box no robot suti and it's talk of yasno ngi partner di and that to imagine like robot is inside the box chigi cotton box na lo use imagine betuka just like of this box that can hold the robot that contain the robot the box no kachi contain ben robot mu a variable is something that can hold another thing like name or a date or high score. Name is a container something. Container that holds something. Tuka. Like an example 지가 나게. The variables the like a container lab지모. Let this bucket is a variable and we will we will give it a name. 아니 bucket이 variable인 we should variable name 줘 name set 배워 맞지? Variable 뭐 아니 variable let this bucket is a variable and we name this bucket as a name ya bucket be 아니 being 맞지 아니 variable we name a bucket and whatever is in the bucket we will call bucket thing in the programming language 나지기 아니 programming 날로 같이 나오나진 that whole beam in a bucket ki whole beam mush na nalu ani the bucket that to the water imemo bucket thing that to the bucket things is yalu analu bucket things would be the water or whatever your favorite food or whatever the program in nalu ani nana tumigi ni nalu kachila ona wachi value sila ona chigi tupka value the variable that variable is containing the value 뚜까 안에 that 배우진 that 아니 the just example in the bucket the variable 비시야 배 아니 나나 이미디 the water bill 같이 비시야 아니 water the rice 이미디 values 나온 같이 아니 programming 나로 뚜까 and here the definition the variable, they have a name and definition in the variable key. Yeah, you can name it whatever according to your program the TV. The name 가지 birdu. That do nga gana bucket bin jaiva ani bucket bin ani and image le tabi. You can name the variable according to you tukka. Let's define the variable. What is variable? They have a name. They have a name. Variable name is that's bucket bijaymin hanisumbe. They have a name and the bucket have values that can be changed. The nanalu yimidi the variable mo ngaji variable di change bitu ngaji apple jaru gaji jaru the nana yimi variable mo value variable la the value di change bitu lo the tani be concept hago jame. In other definition, the part of variable is a part of the coding foundation because variables store important information. Just the variable of the measure and the coding na lupirura ngachiki x is equal to 20 lape. Tinimina the coding adventure. Do you remember? Ay show big to kani kashlo. Good monkey nale. Analu. The variable ngachi coding na the gasm jimo na bachin. This is the without variable. Without variable bachin ngachi step lape 20 is long step. The step the banana linear in order to get banana, the monkey should step 20 times. And if language with a variable, first we have to name the variable x. The variable x will name the janamu and is equal to 20. The ani 20 the value in value. Agree. And it is equal to the ani the in coding any concept number wajin ani lukashla la wajin the assignment operator sila ani ngagi next slide lu lap kituka ani be peo analu few more concept ji ani chisu coding adventure on the log revise bituka when you get back to school or ani kodman kiji to work on the laptop using laptop na jamji work bituk phone na lex je open payment tuk those who are having laptop na le watching je coding adventure one the job variable ani jisu reverse be look di agree the look the presentation na jogging atsu data type the variable step that they have the variable have a type variable null type p and there is a main tree that to the pointer tree jam jibi ngaji mamrai in the computer programming na konseги ngaji gachi laung la gachi an this di data types la we call this data type and the variables types when you are talking to the machines which machine chico talk pedolodi you use those data type string, integer, boolean. 아니 boolean di namsim hamoguru tukchesu. 아니 꽃만 기나에 namsim use penimi boolean di. 자 string and integer di use penimi 나무 맞지기. 자 아니 꽃만 기나로 use pen. In the review, I will like introduce what is boolean di 가슴지 나. 지 아니 지 point out 베기 득가. Here the string. Strings 임디가 지나. A string is not a number. A string the number mean though. It is made of the letters like your name or what. 저기 민주다 가슴죠. So 저기 name 수가 아니 string. 지 number 기베 지 가지 number use 비베 미디무ш 아니 선배 string 디가 비베진 저기 name 디수가 string 나죠. under string 두가. Like example, the sonum and apple. In coding, ngaji code pedaladi string di quotation mark naluju. Bibijin mo quotation mark nalu in programming ngaji ni number disu ya quotation mark na yebajin. The string is not a number lapju mo devida chesigi the number the string main lo sense no ba the paper jin nga ji string the quotation mark na na zu ba quotation na na lo number ye ba ani string se concept yung programming na okay maybe it's to confuse so don't that the confuse so be that the answer no some time to ka string is so words in say not a number in numbers say to ka chi zu da to okay now let's do like this number 2 is integer integer level gin is numbers. Integer biology numbers in the no letters, no pictures, just number like a score. Score the example gin you know. Machi chisu kachula score kachna jani go kim basketball te jalunga chigi score disu right up yo manan zimbe on this number integer on this integer lang number lo. The boolean di chisu namsim ani puzzle jodo 다투치 책이 있는데 boolean boolean it can only be two things either true or false. 그렇지 boolean 재미디 true in false in 아니니 in 세시버기 뚝다또 뚝과. The here is a boolean variable to check if you are asleep. We ngaji variable we name the are you asleep 세자이모. The ngaji 뭐 are you asleep an example 나오진 are you asleep 라버진 미투 자한 비두면 아니 false 랑 미투 자한 비니 are you asleep 라버진 미투 좀 비두면 아니 비니 true in 뚝과. 제도 다또 아니 boolean 기콜레 하마고로 뚝 다또 boolean the true and false means 아니 쉐버기 뚝 뚝과. lalu ani catch up be matsumi yemina when I present chiswani gara ani note down the bemingo I will share the ppt later so just know you are having doubt or tamachisunga doubt kachtiga sel tamachi virgin in for that case you can write on page note page then you can ask later to teachers or ngalu to tukka chisuga hagomiga ngailamidi my slow down bini try bigit bini di okay creating a variable andingagi already present base hai mo ani ngaji dachingagi the code monkey platform na job iti min a variable person create pe ga ani di repeat pe min nalu analu the creating a variable image is ani hamogoji screenshot pe haru to be tup ani assignment note ani ngaji variable create pe the programming nalu variable create pe the the x the variable name then is equal to its assignment operator select assignment operator selawani ki tamdo is equal in this lo ani programming language now the any term is equal limit is equal say and this lo the assignment operators now the any ten the value x is variable name that variable ngai gash that variable ki definition chirtu ka variable is like a container to hold something lapjimo name biru gachi biru hold peni jilu anonu the variable x gachi hold penu number 10 hold penu men anisumbe this is in programming is called value okay the assignment operator is used to assign a value to variable an assignment gi operator gi lagachi pyona bachin is used to assign a value to the variable it assigned a value to the variable 아니 이게 assign 비면 아니 value actually doesn't explain. The assignment operator is used to assign a value to a variable. 아니 value D, 아니 variable 기 in 세 아니 이게 operator이기 때문에 아니로 the assignment operators 라운 똑까 assign 하고 이모 the operator 하는 말이 다또 아니 is equal 점지도 하고 이 당가 loop ki tingi tukka what is looped. She loop lap the remind naga chomi. What is loop? Such any type betang stagi chisu answer kazu momiga. You have already learned the loop concept. 제 아니 꽃만기 go to player 아니 loop the concept 함니 in block coding or in the coding expansion nalo. Yes, it's to make code shorter and repeating in and this in coding adventure ne 함니 choose what is loop no loop types of loop me in here I will just recap the simple one the recap packet but and the choose revision 좀 해주면 뭐 loop 아니 배롱하기 the explain 비게 it's like a revision for you the class 5 the sysctl is quite easy for you to understand 아니 밴디기 loop and definition tamare. Loop is a way to repeat a set of instruction or steps multiple times or many times. 하고요. Loop the way of repeat be니지인로 같이 repeat be니 모르코기 같이 repeat be니라미 the set of instruction set of steps the repeat be니인로 loop기 하고요. We use loops to make code shorter, line of code to make a line of code shorter and make it more efficient. It's leshun besonigidelo. Okay. For example, in here, which example neller tatu shitsuimu kazumina. Which dance say come times to go without loop na byoji. Is time consuming domo. 아니 loop na lutu tambe gole 사치 좀 주고 보면 this is loop advantage to make your code shorter. Agree? And here, how to collect all the bananas. 아니 banana collect bin딜로 같이 비고 비슷해. 제주가 the putting advantage in the 비비기. The write down the steps, 제 notebook the step right page. 최기 당하게 answer the same 두가 막. In order to collect the bananas, 그 banana collect 비니기죠. Without loop 제 아니 that not sometimes without loop. Without loop 여진 그 banana 숨 너무 감지 first step 라 비드가. Just now the banana the monkey is heading towards the right name. In order to get the number one any banana banigi denlo, the monkey has to turn to left, turn left, then the monkey should step 15 times to get a first banana. The banana first by me call left turn baby, the step 15 baby. Again, we have to write the code like the banana the dong yatabi the onma the mush. Dile dorura the monkey should turn the left, then step to 15. 아니 배고비 but 뭐 아니 3 times 배고비. 그래비지 최수기 꽃 아니 좀 디가 without loop 아니 좀 팅가 가슴배. From the without loop 나지 without loop에 최수기 안 됐다지 pattern draw 배수비가 pattern 러버징 the same repeating baby 통수비가 안 할래. 감지 times repeat baby. 아니 same baby 꽃 same baby. 그래 answer 따기가 최수기. 오케이. 이미 7자. No. 아니 believing I. The code same baby repeat kamchi times baby. Do you say some pattern? Okay, 3 times more. 3 times repeat baby me the most. Turn left, step 15 like 1, and 2, and 3 times. In order to analyze the solution and identify the code that are repeating. 뭔가지 analyze bemush. Analu GBME, analu GBME. The 3 times repeat baby same code without using loop. Let's see the loop use baby 다워진. Here, number 2 나다시. 아니 loop name 네가 실랑가 시가 제수기. Do you remember? 제수기 시미시 아니 loop name 가지 뭐. loop nalu. Okay, times loop lamiti. Loop nalu. There are types of loop nalu kasum types mo. The program yata ito jo the types mami chisuki delu data to gachi shape lawajin. The simple times loops. This is the simple times loops and the for loop yu chisuki coding nalu. Code monkey nalu. Ani loop kinani types of loop. Ani ki name the simple times loops along to. This is the syntax. This is the formula for the simple times loop ki formula. Machi programming na lu kachi lao na syntax lao tab ka hani lu syntax lao syntax lao hani lu. The simple ani syntax the wrong judge into the ruchi program run be mi tume ani syntax sembera du. Agui syntax ani formula the rules be mi de. Agui the ani di ngachi ki loops na lu tu tambi gale. Dachi pattern thoy mush ngachi repeat be mi. Turn left and step 15 zemi di ana na lu loop na lu tsui gale ana lu the page number 3 dot times itu mush ani gachla milawachin. Repeat the code inside the loop for 3 times repeat be lo. Repeat this block of code for 3 times. 3 times repeat be lo. However, which solution is effective? Why? Chisui version solution got effective tome kadibe kachibe. Let's answer this question. Chigi answer the answer is similar to gata. Here, simple times loops. That's the loop, the simple times loops in simple the loop key, the meaning the definition will be same video gati loop na peru, the syntax different video. Agree? Syntax language in rule it's a different video. Code the simple loop is block of instruction that are repeated for a specific number of times. Anyway, that's and block of code team code the times number of times repeat the down simple times loop. How go you the advantage of loop is it will reduce the lines of code that will save time. The lines of code, the code line that the shorter loop use is also saving your time, right? GD, and it is used to execute language run a block of code chisuki the computer runs even execute now. It is used to execute a block of code repeatedly. Any block of code repeatedly run bindilu use beyond loop. Hago imudamji. Hago iga. Aji 9 minutes to ba. So I will introduce any block jumper ko introduce begi tupka. There any theory class damji. Any block jumper ki introduce begi. Any block just any block jumper 토이가 채수기 code monkey 나로 토이가 block jumper. The teacher ki SNBO 진짜지 통티 도로 채수기 아니가 실로 채수기 실로 system 나로 we have already requested the teachers to assign these course mo when you get back to school ani refer betan to ani chisugi free time nalu chis mom free de omen hani time nalu once try be ga ita to the basic nalu gazum beni na te ba I'm teaching from the code monkey platform na ler tin do ani code monkey na lera in chisugi to ani di block jumper simiti the game create beni chin to game create beni Chisu Mobile Legends chisu bands me game create pinchi to kahani ki analolu the time so to at access 1D mai tari tingi to kahanalu gachi bini zawachin anatomiga analu 3 parts pe ba anatomiga hanalu life set nalu instructions si mush the middle nalu gachi pe gula hanalu chigi code digo dade ani coding adventure na code disu bana code digo the result ana ting to ka ngaji coding adventure the result thing run be gumush ngaji gana run be chi analu the run chigi ani result ani right side nothing. It will display in the right part na tukka. Tele chisoni the read pegobe read just listen baby penny love and listen aptitude kontsigi read page wani program kole. Agree and this the future semi analog nagi yimi. Analu tangai and hadumi. In this mini course, we will create a game where the player taps or clicks the screen to make a monkey jump over the gaps until it reaches to the star. Machi imna ani this concept imi concept in order to machi video na tawachin ani hoko kondumina ani the in order to hokana na mazini gidenlo you should click on the screen click big of it in order to jump the monkey. 하고 이 monkey jumping then. Analu, the steps block makes a sprite move. Sprite. 아니 sprite lamidi 아니 character인 두까. character. 아나로 sprite lam이 name도 지스 모바일 레전드로 character 오면 아니 just being then. 아니 순배 아니 character 주스로 보면 monkey is there 아니 in the sprite lam이 두까. In this example, it makes a monkey move. And step block makes a sprite move. And step zemigi monkey move pichuno hago imo anila. The number in the steps block defines how far the sprite move. The number mo ngachigi number step the 10 be lavaji monkey gi lam the 10 times junimi de tuka. Anila number in the steps block defines how far the sprite move. 하고이 내가 아니 인스트럭션을 적입니다. 아직 게임 빌베기. the chisugi goal gachina shichiga ani ngachigi the game gi goal di the monkey ani star gi boloka juni the goal of our game is to reach out to the star gi boloka hini tuka ani ga revision ni lawachin ani nan mathematics features to mina chisugi ani code this terminal movement event and this the ani page joy 가능한 라비두가 when ani instruction 지가로 introduce be니고 하나를 explain be기도 그래리게 instruction is already given in this platform that are given be tuka ani first na just drag a step and drag a step block from a moment library and the moment la jobe 같이 재미디 아니 step 재미디 drag bill 아니 the drag bill 아니면 the types of coding the block coding and text coding 시텐디고 do you remember 아나나로 아니 the block coding 나 지금 뚜까 이 block coding 가르베 explain 비고 drag block coding the drag the graphical block 뭐 아니 drag baby drop in 납치면 coding 아니 this will the block codings now this game is made by the block coding okay delay Kachilo and second connect it to the on to run block. Tele analo connect belo. Agree. Tele ani chi answer the correct imigatash. Ana check na. Correct jimush chi answer the wrong imbachin ani di run jumitu chisugi. Agree. Tele next instruction na josh. Next steps. Change the 1 to 300 in the step block. Ani 1 na yimi the 300 na zota alo. Agree. Tele 300 na zogi marian. One bidumush anidi 300 na solo. Let's check the answer is correct or not. Correct asimo. Then let's click on the run and see if the monkey reaches the star. Machi goal full baby ka mi bigata lo machi monkey ki star na reach baby ga lo. Anita lo tukka. The monkey steps kamchi jogobe and step lamigiti and 300 step jogobe mush. In order to reach out to the which we start in the run begin the game. Then any game over si. Then goal fulfill asimo. Monkey the star gi bolo hesu chimena. Yeah. Then game great baby to gani di the true instruction. Car instruction ani jindiba ani same instruction gaji jimi ani same berbego. Intelligent 지치기 아니 the game the run bit tukka Dari amchi bijagi ani time zosno ani ngachi ani the game di gachi be ani temula wajin just when you reach class 7 nalu ani module ni um game grade binigi ani ji chesu syllabus nalu ani nalu chesu pinto ani datochi ani datoler ani features di gachi drag binina shebajin it will be easy for you ani the platform or the blogger this to say the tupka ani bindigi the any block jump project into tupka and next we will any text coding game chat next time but very class team jeremy any before the end our meeting any issue shall we 아니 이면 최수기 the meeting ID 디수 아니 passport 디수 악스비면은 아니디 같이 남게 올라와진 아니 same meeting ID 디 use payment 뚝뚝가 아니 the meeting ID 디 everyday change 좀 최수기 meeting 이 담나로 하고이 아니 디 같이 올라와진 같이 최수가를 group 나로 이모 telegram group 나로 이면 respective group 나로 아나로 before 같이 class 고 맞지 이모 30 minutes 이모로 같이 send 비면 뚝가 아니 group 나로 아나로 join 비니 뚝가 아니 랄루 the code window ga debi join binna namsam ani chagil homeba ani be 같이 every the chisugi class code nirim da before 30 the activity nanto ani 같이 group channel ke taw ani id the link this to join bini bi hagoiga men ani emen meeting id the passcode this same bi miti every meeting na lunga chi send bi omen ani resend na lu join bi go hemagi na lu member hagoi tukka dari class amchi mi mandina lokti ani resume ani continue begete wanga ji game grade pinidi hakui tup chesro li peda da